Hello and welcome. Right, we are now in session. Yeah, the very first session. So there was nothing really there at all. We have got stuff on here which we can instantly sell if we wish. Gonna keep the carrot. It's a nice one. I'm glad we've got a telehandler. We are gonna. Do we keep those for a little while? Are they important to sell? I like the cedar. I'm gonna sell the Dalbo. I probably would get another roller, but it wouldn't be that one. I'm not selling those mowers. I really do love these a lot. They are fantastic. Not going to sell either of the tractors. They're fantastic too. Again, this one we might need to... How do we handle the value of the land? I don't think we do. We just literally go with the equipment. This is just about us rolling over with the equipment to the next sort of thing. Cultivator. Yeah, and the car. Yeah. Baler... We'll keep. We will. Right, so we've got 410,098 because of all of the bits that we've sold. We have got that. We're going to need something like a low loader, which we're going to go for the TPS. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter. No, it doesn't. No, by Sariga. We're going to colour that JCB, I think. And what are we going to do? We've got a field, so really we ought to be sort of checking what fields and what we're going to do straight away and what we can afford. No holes barred, so there's any tactic I can play. The one thing I'm going to say, are no crazy mods. No mods where... I don't mind cheeky mods, but crazy mods where you get 79 times the amount of seeds back for 1 ton a week. I can't. No, that's just not right. There's some mods that are absolutely crazy. Some that are cheeky. Cheeky's alright, but crazy's not. Definitely not. Right, so... Okay. 246. Where are we actually at? We're out of the top. Ooh, that's a little bit out of our price range. That's typical. That looks like a double field. That's doable. Let's have a look at if there's any of those that neither of those are ready to harvest. Nope. Have got a harvester. We don't really want it to be ready though, do we, truthfully? We ought to be studying prices, really. That should be where we're starting. Yeah, we've got to use common sense. Don't want to rush this, but I've got to be I am on the clock in a way, so I can't faff around either. So strawberries, fertilizer's usually a good one. Is it? Oh, it is. There's no terribly bad prices on this, which is good because yeah, it can catch you out. It's very rare though. Sometimes seeds can be cheaper. Right, trying to think if we're going to go through for whatever field we buy. We need to go through straight through to harvest and then harvest almost straight away. Right, where's the nearest? Right, let's grab a tractor. The fastest one. We're going to go and have a look down there. Yeah. There's a quicker way to do that? I don't think there is. There's nothing close by it, really. I suppose that is. It looks like corn to me. Looks like it. It's too not. It's. I think that's corn. I want to check. Right, so we need to go. Which way we're facing? The right way, really. So we're over there. Let's put a bit of a spurt on as well because we are against the clock. We could have brought a vehicle. I just didn't want to take forever. Going the right way. We are. Just want to check that I am right and it's corn because you've got to design. We've got to design this with the exact thing that we're doing. That looks like corn to me. It is corn smashing, and it needs ploughing, of course. Yeah. So we need to Yeah, one thing we do need to do, which again we will need to take from map to map, and I am going to buy it because that's a bit of an advantage really if we're going to do that. Yeah, I did say no hotspot. It is true actually. I wouldn't do that normally. I'm not going to allow unfair equipment unless I always do this in the sales. If there was an Omatana XL for sale in the sales, it's totally random. I would never buy it normally, but because it's in the sales, the equipment is to the vagaries of fate, or you could say it's not fate, but you know what I'm trying to say. So if we got that, then that's in the sales, that's what we get because that is the equipment. So yes, this I might go the one size above what I would normally do, because yeah, again, boxing a little bit clever. I'm not going to go the 260. Is the XL a little bit too big? Stick to what I would normally do. 65 is good. And no, I want to colour it because we are going to take this with us. A pure silver. I think that's nice. Never had it either. Yes, fantastic. Now then, have we got a fertilizer spreader? We have not. I'm going to buy one of those. Now this is definitely a choice that I would willingly make, and probably anybody who's seen my Let's Plays is going to know exactly what I'm going to pick, because why wouldn't you? Yeah, there was one other thing I was going to say. Now, when you transfer vehicles from one map to another, let me turn my speed down to standard. Let's go back to the shop. We're really going to have to bring everything. There's not much room around the field here, but we are nomads. It is what it is. So, do I allow... Because it's an awful long way. It is. Right, no, let's do it. Right, so we need to go to the shop, which is... Where is the shop? Is that the shop there? It is. Ah, okay, well that's a bit of a good look. Oh no, this is not our tractor. It's not our tractor. These are just tractors, not our tractors. I thought it left our 6250 up at the shop. My bad. Yeah, so we need to come and pick these up. We are going to need to buy some. Oh yeah, that was what I was about to say. When you take your vehicles, if this has a lime in it, it will take the lime that's in it with it to the next map, because that's on the XML. But I'm not allowing, no cheating where you'd stick 60 tons of lime and 30 tons of fertilizer from one map to the other. That's not allowed. If you've got 1.3 tons of that in there, if you've got a front box that's got 1.5 tons, I'll allow it. And you can even I can even fill that to make sure that I have got that, but nothing more. And I can't have 60 boxes, although of course you'd still have to pay for 60 boxes. But yeah, I don't mind 2 or 3 boxes, front boxes, but that's it, nothing else. Yeah, it's like that's yeah, the way it's going to be played. Right, so then, are we going to keep that? Yeah, this is the only map really where we've got this advantage of having equipment that I didn't know we'd got. Well, you could cash something in, and if you were going to do that, you want to do that in the very first month. So the harvest is worth the most. Are we willing to risk? Yes, we are. Which means we're also going to do the header trailer and the header. Right, fantastic. So we need a harvester now. I think we're going to swap that as well. We're going to swap it for a similar. In fact, we are really swapping it for another carrot, but just not quite the carrot that we know. Yeah, so we will go the Omatana carrot. Yeah, just the standard with the extension, and I do love the colour, so we'll keep that, yes. So we lost a little bit on that. We sold the vehicle. I am going to grab We're going to box clever with this. No, I think we're going to use the sales to our advantage. I think we can manage with just the fast track at the minute. So then we should have quite a bit of cash again. We are... no, not really. No, I'm thinking we can do whatever we like. We can. Let's put times back up to here. Right, let's go grab the fast track. I'm going to do... the one thing I'm going to say, this is going to be a bit boring because I'm going to have to grab this and show you me doing this. Yeah, like here. Do we take 2 tractors? How do we get out of here? Yeah, it's one disadvantage to never having been on Buckland Farm before. I have not a clue how. That looks like a track that is leading away. I apologise, I've still got a tag end of this horrible bug. Right, let's get this done. Now, the one thing... oh, this is a standard field. It's not leading where you thought it did at all. Is there a gateway out onto the road that I can see running over there? Yes, there is. That is a bit of luck. It is. Oh, or is that a fence? Oh, it is as well. That's not a bit of luck at all. Oh well. We're wasting a time. We are, but that is just the nature of the beast. It is. So how do we get out of this place? There's an animal thing next door to us on the left. I think, if anything, there's going to be a drive. I'm not so sure. There is. No. No, that's an animal field. What did you do on your first session of Around the World in 80 Days? I got lost around the farmyard. I couldn't get out. I like the design of this, I've got to be honest. It's one of the best designed British farmyards I've seen so far. There we go, I can see it now. Right, so quickest way to the shop is left. Right, let's go up there. Yeah, I am going to time lapse this particular bit, this sequence, so I'm going to say my words, I'm going to meet you up at the shop, but I can't stop or cut in and cut out and that type of stuff. It's got to be all in one. That's what I am going to say for a fact. So I'm going to see you on the other side. Right, that is that. We're going to go through to, I'd like to sort of get us through to the month when this goes to harvest, so that it's all in one session. Yeah, I'm going to try to keep it roughly within an hour, within a few minutes. I'd always stipulate that I'd like to do a single event, as in like, yeah, if we was halfway through the field, I'd allow myself to finish the field, hopefully on a time lapse so it wouldn't go over the limit too badly. So yeah, we can see it's a bit of a mixed bag. It's a lot of good and a lot of bad. It's 50-50 sort of, really. 57 score. It does say we need to plough. That's going to mean we're going to get hit for a nasty bonus. Nothing we can do about it. It is what it is. We can't change that. So we can't PH yet. Right, let's go through till... I was trying to think. I was thinking, what is the incentive for this, for me? And I thought, well, what we could do is, for every 500,000 cash we've got left at the end of the 7 sessions, and that's quite a hard do, we get an extra 50 grand for starting on the next map. And I thought, well, that at least is incentive, really, for busting the gut and pulling out all stops to actually make things happen. So if you got to 1 million, then it'd be 100,000 extra, and so on and so forth. Yeah, I think that's fair. I do. So let's go through to September. 9. Oh no, we need to speed time up a little to 9 o'clock. I always nearly forgot. And we must look at the sales. So then, yep, I can live without that. What are we on? Still, yeah, I think it's about October, November. Yeah, I'm happy without any of those. It's got to be November, surely. Now, is this the dark green stage? I don't know. It's hard to say. It looks like the stage before to me. Has this got a different different normal English map? Because I'm sure it's normally October, November. That's still not ready. It's still growing. Let's have a look then, because that is bizarre. Corn is. This is another map where it's gone wrong, and it's not. Oh, that is so annoying. Hang on, is there a wave coming across now? Is it gonna hit it a bit late? Because according to this is the last month of harvest for corn. So yeah, you know, don't you just love it when the game goes wrong? I didn't count on this, really. No, I can honestly say I really did not count on this going wrong. I did expect the farming to be as the farming should be. Yeah, really, this is definitely a little bit strange. Oh, that has really annoyed me now. I don't know how to handle that, because wow, that's a bit of a blow, that. Well, I think I'm going to sleep on it. I'm going to leave it here, because that's a little bit... Yeah, I don't know how to handle that, because it really has gone wrong. Which is typical when you're relying on something to actually work. Can we make this work for ourselves, though? Can we? Do you know some more? We can. Yeah, okay. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Next session, we are going to do something a little bit different, being as it's like gone wrong. We are going to go... I'm going to go for this very old Jaguar. We're going to buy it as well. We are, because I like this. Slightly additive tank. Yes. Additional weight. Yeah. Has it got a long pipe? I think we will, yeah, buy that. Yes. And we're going to need a header to go along with that. Forage. Harvester header. It's a special set for this. It is. I have used it a couple of times. Or have wanted to own one of these, but now seems like the perfect opportunity. We've got to look. We've got to turn this around. Really? Yeah, this is the one. And we're going to buy that. Yes. Right, smashing. So then, I have noticed and spied out that there is a patch of land where we... Well, actually, that corner's ours, so that's a decent one. Over here, it's got rather a nice patch of land for... I could think we could do this in the corners, but centre's usually best. Now that actually is fairly nice. I'm going to stick with the Omatine. This may well feature in pretty much all of them, because this is one of, I think, one of those mods that is like I've got to have it. It's one of those things. Yeah. Right. So is our that is a point. Is our 30 tonner big enough? Did we have another? No, we did have a trailer with the carrot. Let's stick it dead centre so that we've got the best. It doesn't wreck any of the field. We'll stick a tap by that too, I think. Container. And then we're gonna next session we'll get this actually done. So yeah, tap. We're going to need a water tanker, aren't we, too? Let's buy that. Animals. Oh. Need to go and fetch that next time. We'll grab that with one of the other tractors. Mind you, know, yeah, we can do that. I think... we could set the harvester. Yeah, so we're going to have to fetch the harvester and all manner of things. Yeah, I don't know what went wrong with the worker actually coming across the map, but it just got stuck. So yeah, I may well allow. I've got to try to make this not too awful. Normally did a bit of prep before the beginning of the session, so if I need to get something from the top end of the map, I can do it, but only at the beginning of the session. If in the session we need to go and get something, we've got to go and get something. I said, well, we can send a worker, but I mean, we've got to go and it's got to be done on camera. So this is the first session. So we have fertilised, and we have nitrogen perfect, and we have scanned the fields, and something has gone wrong and the corn hasn't grown for us. But yeah, that's not going to stop us actually turning this into we can soon sort that. It's weird because there obviously are a lot of crops on the map that are working fine, so it's not like there's a lot of we can see that a lot of them are ready, so I have no idea. Looks like only our cornfield went wrong, which is typical. Let's have a look. Is that true? There was another cornfield. No, it's not. It looks like corn has gone wrong on the map itself, which is a little bit odd. But it is what it is, yeah. Right, so all that remains to be said for this session is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.